Good morning, everybody. It's actually good afternoon. It's around 1 o'clock. We kind of left late. We were packing because we will stay in Windsor, Ontario. It's the American-Canadian the border. It's right across of the Michigan River. I think it's across the Michigan River, and it's a Detroit. So it's a Windsor Detroit Ambassador Bridge. So we're heading to this direction, and I hope we're gonna make it today. Probably 8 o'clock in the evening for Windsor. We're gonna stay there, and on the way there, we wanna show you a few interesting things. So just stay tuned.
Yeah, hi guys. It's gonna be trip like for our family, and we'll spend from Sunday to Wednesday, few days. So 2 full days in the Windsor of Detroit, and we'll come back on Wednesday back home.
So as she said, it's a family trip, right?
Family trip.
It's always family trip.
We just had day offs, and we decided to do some road trip.
Because if finally we have a nice weather. Now it's 26, okay, humid. Tomorrow and after tomorrow will be humid and rain, but you know what? We're gonna take it, all right? So anyway, stay tuned, all right? Stay tuned. Do you know what it is?
No, I don't. I don't have a guess.
En route Okay, there's a rest stop, I would say every 60, 70, 80 kilometers on a highway. It's very convenient. You just stop, use the bathroom, quick snack, rest.
It's a kind of very Canadian style. You need to get out completely. You just like on the side of road, but it is safe. You can lots of people, truck drivers stopping overnight, and it's open 24 hours, 7 days a week. And here safe parking, securities, and everything what you need: the food, gas.
Rest.
Yeah, even this is electrical. You see?
It's electrical, yeah.
Yeah, electrical now.
Okay, so let's park it.
Let's park.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom right now.
Yeah, me too. Okay.
Do you know what you want? Do you want to make a decision? We have some food in the car, right?
Yeah, I want an apple fritter.
Apple fritter?
Yeah, yes, please.
And,
Can you do? Can you buy and
sure.
old fashioned maybe?
So old-fashioned?
Old fashioned and yeah, apple fritter.
Okay,
Yes, please.
What's the tea? What kind
Tea with milk.
Earl Grey?
Yes, yes, please.
Large Earl Grey with double cream. Apple fritter. And old-fashioned.
So we grabbed some stuff and have some food in the car. We'll have a little bit snack and we'll keep going.
We want to see.
Yeah, we can sit somewhere outside or beside car. Okay, let's do it. Okay. So I don't feel comfortable go here. I just want to go around. Okay, let's have it. What we have here? We have a new lunch bag. Right? Yeah. What do you have
You can
there?
open like this, or you can open like this, or you can open like this.
Yes.
Come.
Yeah. Okay, let's do it.
Okay.
We have some fish, fried fish, right?
Yeah,
we
we
can do.
everything: cheese, fish, salad, yogurt. We have lots of vegetables, guys. We are like
Healthy?
healthy food.
Choice.
Yeah, healthy choice. Okay. So, do you want an egg?
Yeah.
Okay, egg.
Fish, egg. Yeah, maybe a cucumber.
You want to cook it?
Yeah, fresh
What?
cucumber. Just one enough, I think, for us.
I'm gonna eat two.
We're gonna. Oh, okay.
Then, what about tomatoes?
Yeah, we can put tomatoes. We do have a sauce, but it's okay, right?
Sauce is salt. No.
We don't need salt. Yeah?
No.
We are not eat salt.
No, we don't eat salt. No salt.
No salt. No sauce, no salt. Okay. It's fine, right? And we
Yep.
have a coffee and tea. And this one. That's it. Right?
Yeah.
That's it. Let's eat it.
Let's eat.
And there we have a
Watermelon,
Yogurt?
cozy snack, yogurt.
Okay.
Always healthy choice. Always.
Good. Let's start. Okay, we're done with food, and now we're heading to our actually spot.
You mean the country road?
Country road.
Yeah. So I would say for us, it will be the last stop, and we're gonna hit the country road, and the next exit will be like a really on the countryside. So stay tuned and just
Stay with us.
stay with us. Okay, so we turn off from highway. It says 401 East to London, and we are entering the countryside of the southern Ontario. So we want to see all these farms. We can see the wind turbines. They actually the farms too. They call this wind turbine farms. So they will produce, and they produce lots of energy for the farms.
And what interesting, since we, 200 kilometers from Toronto, and the landscaping is dramatically changing. Now it's a less forest, no woods. It's all the green, but majority is open space. Something downtown, right?
Yeah, it's a downtown, and it's a Blenheim. We've
Look
seen
at this smart car.
we've seen the Mennonite Church. We've seen Jehovah Witnesses, and it's quite old downtown. Kind of cute
Cute and not people.
restaurant. Yeah. And I think that's it. That's the whole downtown. So we're gonna keep driving, and we're just hoping the farms will be market
Open.
open,
Yeah.
so we can maybe buy some fruits and vegetables. Great View Orchard Farm Market. Okay.
Yeah, we're lucky it's still open, and I see customers here, right?
Yeah.
And we can, I think I can park here.
Let's go inside, shall we?
Yeah.
I love sweet potato.
Sweet potato, yeah. It's our favorite healthy choice. Oh, apple?
Golden Delicious $8 the bucket. I don't know if it's
Do you want some baked stuff? No?
no, we do have. I believe we do have some big stuff,
Yeah?
so it's fine. Yeah.
But vegetables, this red pepper,
Farm eggs.
farm eggs, bacon, cookies. It's into
This is California.
potato.
This is very hard
a
potato.
large potato.
Local garbage. Wow.
It's good potato actually, you know,
Wow.
like we all love it. I think it's a young one, right? How much this one?
350.
350?
Let's take it. Like we like to when we get back
Yeah, we
home.
can.
we
Yeah,
like
we can have it.
I think it's
Can
absolutely
we
enough.
do another one? Second one from top? Yes, this one. I like it. It's
Okay.
more. And cabbage, green onion, corn. Did you take peppers? No?
Do you wanna?
Look, here is tomato. Yeah.
What? You wanna?
What about roman?
Roman tomato?
Or
This one?
yeah, or this is plum tomato. I think they call this one, right?
I think we do
Roma.
we have a plum potato.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. How it's looking like? It's a $5, right? Grape tomatoes $3.50. Hot house tomatoes $1.85. It actually smells surprisingly.
You know what?
Do you want to take a little? Let's take it like.
I want to take one here, one this, and I want to take one this. Do you want
a small?
colors?
No, I just want a big one. No, we have a small. Let's take it 2 or 3 big one.
Okay, hold it.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's true. And you know what? What
Yeah,
about the
take it.
potato?
Yeah, potato. No, we took it.
We have another one.
Apple,
Ambrosia.
but it's a big one too.
It's
too
a big and
Let's-
it's very hard.
let's see.
It's very
Maybe
hard.
we'll take it small one.
Ambrosia, yeah.
What kind of ambrosia? Golden delicious. They don't have golden delicious anymore, right?
The red golden delicious. What? Golden
They don't
delicious.
have. It's a golden delicious. I don't
Yeah,
think
guys,
so.
is it a golden delicious ambrosia?
No, ambrosia is separate one, and
Yeah, I don't think we have the golden delicious
yeah,
at the moment.
it's usually it's like green yellow, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Is it hard or it's soft?
I want to say it's pretty soft.
Which one? This one or what?
No, don't squeeze.
No, that's hard.
I would say the ambrosias are closer to Honey Crisps.
Oh, so it's like more crunchy, right?
Yeah.
Crunchy and juicy.
So which one do you want to take?
I don't know. Yeah, maybe let's take ambrosia.
This one.
No, ambrosia. This one, I think they're
Just
looking
ambrosia?
differently. Yes.
They're very hard. I can't.
Oh yeah.
This is at least I can.
Okay, let's
can
take it this one.
squeeze.
All
Yeah.
of them are Ontario local, right? Good. We're done, right? Okay.
What?
Okay, what you bought?
Так может, we already show.
Share.
We already
Apple? No, just
we
quickly.
already show
Quickly show.
quickly.
Yeah, quickly. What is it?
So the small potato,
Small potato.
okay. It's gonna be we're gonna boil it.
Yes.
Ambrose apple,
Apples.
large one.
Yeah,
Кстати, вот
local one.
it's a
Ontario.
soft.
Ontario.
See? It's a soft.
Okay, good.
And
is it?
local
Tomatoes.
tomatoes. Okay.
Yes, we'll try this one, right? Okay, let's go to walk here, right?
We don't have much time. We have to hurry up. We have to hurry up.
Okay, we will. Okay, they have a lovely place here. Yeah, if like people stop here, right? They're buying some stuff. And here lunch tables. And there, I see there river, right? Or lake, I don't know. River. It's looking like river, right?
It's more like a
But it's quiet.
like a creek. We just had a conversation with the girl. She's like 20 something.
22.
22. She used to live in Ottawa, finished university degree, and she said, "Look,
And she came back, and right now we are actually in the south of Ontario.
town." She said, "City living. It's beautiful. It's interesting, but I couldn't, and I just decided to move back to my hometown."
Hometown.
And I said,
it's,
"What about entertainment? What about this and
It's
this?"
actually a farm,
Yeah, it's a farm, but we have a friends. We have this and this and that. So
but it's looking like she's missing this. She still wants to live like youth, like young person, but she needs to help her family on a farm. That's
And
why
we-
she's here. And now it's summertime, right? And the summertime usually they're coming back to home.
maybe she come back home
Yes,
to
yeah,
support the
yeah,
parents.
yeah.
But anyway, what we said, good luck and follow your heart. let's go. So
I don't like it. This is it's
on the left side, guys, you can see a huge wind turbine. And on the left side, and on the right side, huge greenhouse, but you cannot see, unfortunately. So we're going to drive to the Simpson line and turn left. So we just made a turn a little bit earlier, but it's worth it. Like this, yeah. This is a really country road. On the right side of the road, we can see the office of this company. It's called Kruger Electrical Energy.
I have to
Port Alma Wind Farm. Yeah. So the whole energy from all those turbines comes right here in this office, and he distributes this around the area. Finally, I can be close. We can be very close to this power, okay? Look at this beauty. I can see the wind, and of course it's create the power from the wind, right?
It's a quiet actually. It doesn't give any sounds,
I
right?
don't hear anything. So let's go a little bit this path. Just by the way, it's clearly says it's the private road. For safety reason, do not cross this line, and we will not. Okay? It's just I want to show the beauty. Look at this, guys. Can you just zoom in, zoom out? Can you play with zoom? And I will later I will explain how it works.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely quiet. And no vibration actually.
No vibration, no.
No vibration, no sounds. Very quiet.
The most important thing, very famous engineer, okay, I'm not going to tell you name, you can Google it. He said the power is when you're doing like this, okay, it's the power. Or you can do like this, and this is power too. But to create extra power, you have to do this. Look at this. Can you do that? This is a power that was discovered in 1927 in Ronaldo village, okay, by okay, son of John Makovich Naimali, and they took this patent, and now we have a power from the wind.
You okay?
What do you mean I'm okay? I'm explaining to people.
Yes, yes.
I am explorer.
It's too long. I'm just wondering if you're okay. Not like okay.
I can do it until midnight, okay? But by the way, look,
Yeah, I know.
let me compare. Can you put a camera?
Yeah. And what?
So it will be me and the turbine together.
3, right? You want a 3?
No.
Or okay.
Like I am a turbine. I'm like a covering turbine.
Okay, good.
I am covering turbine,
Yes.
and this one
Yes.
is covering.
Mm-hmm.
So
Good.
the turbine is supposed to be here.
Mm-hmm.
Is it here?
Yeah.
Now see who is better, metal of human being.
Can we plug in a virus to you and charge our phones
No, please,
and
don't do that.
and the cameras?
No, don't do that.
You produce so much energy, you know.
Energy,
So,
I know.
And, I don't wanna I don't want to waste any energy that
I
you
have lots of
produce.
energy, don't worry about it. Whew. Okay, so we turned on a different road with better condition. So, and we're going to drive to close to Lake Ontario, and we will continue our journey. Okay, I love the view, beautiful sky. Okay, we're approaching, I would say, the biggest greenhouse farm. It's called Hacienda North Farms. They are producing lots of vegetables, and bigger the vegetable is the pepper, sweet pepper. I highly recommend it, guys. Go on Google and see Hacienda North greenhouse farms. I think it's huge. It's enormous. Okay, so it's like 1 kilometer long, 600 kilometer wide, another one more than 1 kilometer long and more than 600 meters wide. So I can't even count how much, and it's just a paper. And if you want to get the job here, it's very easy to get the job right here. Okay, so
I think they have good benefits.
They have good benefits. They pay minimum, and fruits and vegetables always fresh. Okay, stay healthy. All right. We just entered city of Leamington. We just want to see how the port Leamington looks like, because we have to drive 1 hour from Windsor to here in the morning, and we have to make sure that 9 o'clock sharp we will be boarding our ferry. We don't want to be late.
So we're actually taking, we're going to the south part of Canada.
We're going
right?
to Pelee Island, which is they claim southern part of the Canada, and
yes, and we're taking ferry.
we're taking
right?
ferry to the Pelee Island.
On a car. We're actually taking car with us. And we're gonna be spending whole day, entire day, on this Pelee Island. We notice here a lot greenhouses, a lot, and And kind of also noticed that here a lot of Spanish-speaking people and restaurants, bars, and people who is probably working here, living here.
We're thinking maybe they're working here as international trade workers from another countries to help Canada, that we really appreciate. But yes, it's a huge Spanish community. And greenhouse after greenhouse after greenhouse. We just finished on the left. Now if you can see, it's on the right.
Yeah, it's a lot. And it's a really good area, nice area, right? Look at this one. They building new roads. It's so wide and bright.
Yeah. All right, we're almost there. We're almost in Windsor, but we have a slight problem. There is beautiful car and driving and have this some kind of huge luggage, and he's driving like 20 kilometers per hour. So it's beautiful sunset, beautiful everything, and oh yeah, thank you very much. I'm gonna wave him a good.
So construction stuff, like
Yeah, I gave him the good finger, thumbs up. So thank you very much, thanks. All right, we lost like half an hour, right?
enter to Vindzor, that like it's on the border Canada USA.
Yeah, I do believe there's a Windsor UK and Windsor Ontario. So it's a Windsor Ontario. It's only 5 minutes until our hotel. So right, yeah.
Is it here or next? I think here, right? Yes, sure stay.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
sure
Sure
stay
Stay.
flats.
Yes. Oh, available parking, as you can see. Okay.
Okay, let's
this
park
one.
here. Let's park here. Check in, and there we go. I'm just hoping to get first floor so we can just. Yep, we have arrived.
So we got in a hotel right now. It's looking like we only us here. Okay. This is our room, right? 142.
Do you have a card?
Okay.
Let's go, shall we?
Shall we? Yes. Okay. I left there some stuff.
Okay.
Okay. So here is our room. It's fully renovated, clean, very nice. This is huge window, but it's not on the back. Mirrors, TV. We have a coffee machine. We have a freezer and a microwave. And so, do you like it there? Can you open? Okay, and here closet. No light?
Oh, I got it. No, it's
Okay,
cute.
here you go.
Wow, it's cute. I love it.
You love it?
Yeah, it's very cozy. Go inside. It's very cozy. Okay, guys.
tired.
Our days is over. Okay, we're kind of hungry. We want to drink tea. We want to relax. Tomorrow will be very interesting. So
Yeah, stay with us.
thank you staying with us. If you like, subscribe, and we will see you next time.